Well, the man responsible for naming St. Louis the most dangerous city in the country acknowledges his dangerous city listing is just a publicity stunt.
News Channel 5 I-Team reporter Mike Owens traveled to the headquarters of the Morgan Quitno Press, the company that angered so many St. Louisans with its annual ranking of dangerous cities. Mike?
Mike, you'd think the company ranking cities on crime or livability would be a think tank or research center. But Morgan Quitno isn't either one. It's a company that sells books of city and state rankings.
It wasn't something I set out to go after St. Louis. I mean, I like St. Louis. It's one of the cities I actually have been to. I go there. I like it. I don't brag who I am when I go there anymore, but I like it.
Do you think you'd get hassled if you would tell people?
Given that I was hassled at a funeral last night, yes, I think I'd probably get hassled in the next few days.
Morgan, who's 49 and once worked for Republican Senator Bob Dole and other Kansas Republicans in Washington, founded Morgan Quitno Press 17 years ago, merely as a way to move back home and raise a family. He says he's just taking raw numbers and publicizing them.
I didn't make up the numbers. I took numbers the city police reported to the FBI and compared them to other numbers reported by other city police departments.
When the FBI provides crime statistics to data users, we caution them against the use of crime statistics alone to conduct such rankings.
Morgan is not a numbers expert. As proof, for our interview, he tried to create new crime stats for the St. Louis region, and he figured St. Louis County has just one police department, which made the region one of the nation's safest. But he was wrong, as I had to point out to him.
But it's got one police department, right? Apparently? Okay.
Well, about 70 police departments.
Well, then what is the St. Louis County Police Department?
Well, there's the St. Louis County Police Department, which patrols unincorporated St. Louis County.
Okay,
which
well
is
then
patches of property.
That's why we don't do this, because we run into this kind of thing. So that's not the case.
For all the uproar it's caused, Morgan Quitno has modest surroundings. Home base, Lawrence, Kansas. The building appears to have once been a feed store. Inside, boxes of reports fill the space. And while it's called Morgan Quitno Press, the company doesn't even own one. A press, that is.
But our graphics are all done out of house, printing are all done out of house. This is strictly an editing shop where we just gather the data.
There is an eclectic collection of stuff in the office, like red pajamas, a nod to criticism from St. Louis that Morgan's a hack working in his PJs in his mother's basement. There's also Elvis, a life-size cutout with a repertoire of sayings.
So just relax and enjoy yourself. We're going to do something to make it happen.
And while Elvis speaks, Kitty Ratcliffe frets. She runs the city's convention office, recently sending out memos to convention groups assuring them St. Louis is safe. She thinks Morgan doesn't care about crime, just about Morgan, and promoting his books.
This year he timed the release. You know, it's absolutely ironic, or not a coincidence, that the top two cities are St. Louis and Detroit, the two cities in the World Series. It's not a coincidence that report came out that day.
Morgan denies the World Series drove his timing, but he does have a knack for it. Timing.
I had the mayor of Atlanta, we cleverly named them the most dangerous this year they were hosting the Olympics. He holds a press conference and holds up our book and says this is a cheap publicity trick to sell our book.
Is it?
Wait, now is that cheap?
It's not the first time St. Louis was #1 on Morgan's Dangerous Cities list, and it's not the last time either, because St. Louis City's population is just 12% of the region's, and the experts say it is unfair to compare St. Louis to other big cities like Detroit or Flint, also members of the Dangerous Cities list this year. Karen,
he
Mike?
really doesn't understand the layout here, does he?
Apparently not.
But people take it seriously.
All over the country.
All right, Mike. Thanks.